it's Proverbs 14:23. In all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury, man. All right, like Jake said in the world, talk is cheap. All right, the talk of the lips lendeth only to penury. You know what I mean? Penury being in extreme poverty. All right, is one of it's synonymous with penury. All right, so talk is cheap, man. The talk of the lips only lead it to penury. I only leave it to poverty, because you can talk about, I love Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh this and that and all like that. All right, but you don't put in the work. Now you kicked out and you poor spiritually. All right, but those who are willing to labor for their profit, all right, like Paul said, press forward towards the mark of the prize. It's like I'm paraphrasing it. All right, but continue to labor, man, in all things, man. All right, it ain't nothing that come free, man. Even in Esau society, you gotta labor to receive a reward, labor to receive your paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Even in this society, So continue to labor in this truth to receive your reward, man. Continue to fight. All right. That's what the Most High is looking for, soldiers, all right, to fight in this truth, man. Proverbs 14:23. In all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. All right, only the penury, man. Only they say in the world, talk is cheap, man. All right, the talk of the lips lendeth only to penury, man. All right, so the only way to become, first of all, spiritually rich, all right, because we're going to receive all the riches in the kingdom, is to labor, man. All right, even just as a man, you always got to work for everything that you want, right? If you want a car, if you want a house, whatever, little bullshit, in the world, your necessities as well, but you got to work for them. You know what I mean? They don't just fall out the sky. You don't need $20 and then just go pick it off a tree, man. You go work for it. So how much more working for the heavenly gifts, man? Working for the Heavenly Father. All right, how much more labor is expected of you? How much more labor is expected of you, all right, as you walk this walk in the truth, You got to be willing to work, man, all right? No matter how long it takes, man. This ain't no thing where we got Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai on the time clock. He on the shot clock, 3 seconds left. He got to make something happen, Nah, man, you just work, man, until he's ready. All right, work until he's ready to send Yahweh Shai back. Labor, all right, to receive your profit. All right, just even to drill that point in more, just like in the world, man. I think I even said it before, man, earlier in the video. You niggas, man, you go to work, you know what I'm saying? You don't go to your boss and say, let me just get a paycheck. You ain't been to work all week. You missed all your days. You ain't got no hours on the time clock, but then you show up on payday like, yeah, let me hold something, man. You don't do that shit. So why do you expect the Most High? Why can you do that to the Most High? Why you think you cannot put in the work and then get a reward when nothing in life works like that? Nothing in this world works like that I know of, Maybe I'm out the loop, you know what I'm saying? But anything that I don't know anything where you just get shit, without no work, man. Anything valuable, how about that? Even if you know something, I bet you the shit that you getting without putting no work in ain't shit. You don't cherish it. You don't cherish nothing that you don't work for, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I can speak for myself, like when I was like a child and shit, I'd be running around like family members' house, breaking shit, it's like like a young Israelite boy do. You hyper, you running around, with a lot of energy, right? And I couldn't understand why they would always be so mad when I would break some shit. Why? Because I didn't earn that. They did. So they cherished it, all right? Just for an example, man. So that's how we gonna feel in the kingdom of heaven. We've worked for this, we gonna cherish it. That's how we, you feel not carnally cherish something, all right? But when you work for something, man, it feel better to have something that you truly work for, man, rather than to have a handout, or something that comes easy, all right? Because anything that comes easy, you don't appreciate it, man. All right. Just that's how like children that be spoiled and shit, they don't appreciate shit because they always getting shit for nothing. They didn't do nothing to earn it, man. But those of us who you know, got I guess you could say cut off at a certain age with the money and shit. You had to go get it your own. You started to appreciate your shit because you work for it, man. All right. And once again, we're gonna appreciate the kingdom of heaven because we work for it. Lord willing, we be the elect, man. You know, we work for this, man. All right. This is a job. This is our true job, man. We do some shit to go get some money in the world. All right. But this is our true job. This is our true labor. All right. It's doing this truth, man. All right. No matter what obstacles get in the way. All right. No matter how Satan tries to hinder you from doing the work. Okay. You find a way to do it, man. All right, because we believe that we are going to reap a reward. All right, we're going to reap the profit. All right, for the labor that we've sown in this truth. You know, we'll have to subscribe. It's Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 7 and 15. It says, "Hate not laborers' work, neither husbandry, which the Most High have ordained." Man, it's ordained for us to work, man, as an Israelite, man. All right. Scriptures even say, if you don't work, you don't eat. It's that deep, right? Most High, hey, man, He made Israelites to work, man. All right, whether it be out here in the world, you know, brothers know that, you know, be out here in the world, you gotta go work to get what you want, man. You gotta work to get what you want in this truth, man. It's in the same realm, man. Most High deals with you working, man. All right, everybody that you know that's lazy and not willing to work don't have shit. All right, and on the carnal side, so on the spiritual side, if you're not willing to work, you ain't gonna have shit. That's how it's set up. It's just said it was ordained. All right, Most High made you to work, man. All right, and He said even husbandry. All right, which is you know, like farming. All right, the scriptures so like the scriptures bring up farming a lot, if you notice. All right, why? Because when you really like try to not that now I'm an expert at farming or anything. I may have glanced at a couple things, but you know what I take from it is, you know, farming is hard work. You know, right? Tilling the land. All right, then comes patience with farming as well, right? Because you gotta wait for your crops to grow. You gotta be patient. All right. So hard work and patience is what we believe in. All right. So this is the husbandry of the house of David, of the nation of Israel that we're doing, man. All right. We're putting in our work. All right. And Lord willing, you know, not Lord willing, but you're gonna reap what you sow, like the scripture saying in Galatians, man. You're gonna reap what you sow. That's why we tilling the ground right now. All right, and being patient, all right, to receive the you know, the fruits of our labor. Okay, now if you're not willing to till the land, like if you a farmer and you some type of bullshit farmer that's just bullshitting, okay, you ain't gonna reap shit, man. You're gonna be, hey, the scripture say that, man. You're gonna be begging in the time of harvest, man. Right? You're gonna be begging in the time of harvest. Why? You ain't gonna have nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just as an analogy, you know, you're not gonna have nothing to eat. You didn't bring forth anything because you didn't put in the work. And that's in all aspects of life, especially as a man, all right, an Israelite man. You gotta work for everything, bro. All right? Ain't nothing free in Esau's damn society, man. All right, and the shit that is free, once again, is bullshit. You know, like if you thinking about like food stamps and shit, you get the worst food off that shit. You ain't noticed that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't go get no high-end shit. You know, not, you know, but you don't get no fucking lambs dinner with that shit. You know what I'm saying? No real lamb. You get low-end food. Why? Because you didn't work for it. And for any brother out there that may, you know, do what you gotta do. I'm not trying to talk down. You know, I would hate to come off like that towards any brother that's, you know what I'm saying, walking on that path. You know, but what I'm saying is, anything that comes easy, the value of it is low. You know what I'm saying? The value of it is low. You know, when you work hard for something, you usually earn something, you know, of value. All right? You earn certain value. You know, even though like college and shit, you know, nobody going to no damn college, man. All right, but them niggas that work hard, you know, receive a higher, quote unquote, higher level of education than somebody that just bullshit their way through high school. You know what I mean? As it pertains to how the world looks at education, you know, hard work is always gonna get you more than what am I trying to say? No work, just for lack of a better term. You know, you're always gonna receive more for working hard. You know, even if it be in the world. All right, on righteously. All right, don't work hard at selling dope or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell Jake shit like that. Don't, you know, it's a lot. You don't push yourself to the max. You know, selling dope or you know pimping some hoes. You know, and then tell me I told you to do it, man. And that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you know, honestly, you know, working, you know, in sincerity. All right, taking care of the things that you have to take care of, and conducting yourself as a man in all aspects. All right, spiritually, all right, in this truth, and even how you carry yourself in the world. You know what I mean? Working hard. All right. In all labor, there's profit, man. All right. So when you get in this truth, you gotta labor, man. You gotta make sure you working. All right. Make sure you putting in the work. All right. No matter what obstacle get in your way, you put in the work. You get the work done. You know. Probably grab a couple more scriptures. But I'm gonna read that back. It says Sirach 7:15, hate not laborers' work, neither husbandry which the Most High have ordained. All right, niggas that hate laborers' work is lazy niggas. That's what that means. Don't be a lazy nigga, man. Hate not laborers' work. All right.